Hi, how's it going? I'm gonna do a quick unboxing video of a new camera from Amazon. So yeah, ApexCam, that's what it says. So it comes in a nice little case. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, so the camera itself comes in a waterproof case, so that's kind of cool. We'll get back to that in a second. It comes with a remote where you can take a picture or video, so you can strap that to your wrist. Here's a mount. So it's a standard mount. And the cool thing is, it uses the GoPro style thingamajiggers. The things. But the camera itself also has 1/4 by 20 on the bottom. More mounts and a battery. So it comes with 2 spare batteries. This would be the battery for the camera, and then this looks like the battery for the remote. And then in this side we have battery charger. Here are all the wrist straps and head straps and stuff. Here is a charging cable. 2-sided 3M tape thing stuff so you can stick it to things, and here's a little lanyard in there as well so it won't come flying off the plane, hopefully. Another mount, and then it comes with an external mic as well. The cool thing is though, it's the same size jack that I currently use for the contour, so I can use my current mic setup. I can just plug this directly in. I've also heard, and I haven't verified this yet because I literally just took it out of the package, that you can record while it's charging, which is what I do with one of my contours already, so that will make it more gooder. Pretty sure that's how you say that, more gooder. Inside here we have audio in, mini HDMI or micro HDMI, I don't know, and then mini or micro USB. I can never tell them apart. Whichever one it is what it is. And then on this side, probably instructions, but who needs instructions when you can force things open with your fingernail? There we go. There's the battery. So the battery comes right out. You can swap it out nice and quick and easy. So yeah, let's charge this up and see what it does. I wanted to demonstrate the different resolutions that this camera offers. So this is 1080, and I'm no computer expert, but this doesn't look like 1080 to me. This looks like 720 scaled up. So I might be wrong, but it's not as crisp as I wanted it to be. So next I tried 2.7K. Alright, so here's 2.7K and my cat. This is pretty much the only cat that I like that I have. I have 4 of them, as you may recall from earlier videos, and that's too many. My wife disagrees. However, this is 2.7K now. Again, same footage, looking out the window. Crisper, but still not as crispy as I like it. And so finally here's 4K, and now it finally looks okay. It's not fantastic, but it's not a great day to be showcasing image quality anyway. It's overcast, which gives you terrible backlight unless you pretty much crop out the entire sky, and then you can get sort of some darker features. But anyway, this is 4K, and now it's starting to look the way it should.
So this is the inaugural flight test of the ApexCam.
overall, it's not a terrible camera. There are some things I like about it and some things I don't like about it. So first of all, let's talk about the things that I do like. I like the fact that it has a remote. The remote makes it versatile if you don't have the camera in your hand. I like all the mount options that it has. I like the fact that it has the 1/4x20 threaded hole so that you can use non-proprietary camera mount. I do like the electronic image stabilization. It seems to work quite well. It's not perfect, but it does work quite well. And I do like the fact that it has a screen on camera. It makes it a little bit easier to orient and to frame up your picture before you start recording. Now, some of the things I don't like the fact that that screen isn't a touch screen. The controls are a little bit confusing. There's 3 buttons on it, and the power button ends up being a cycling button, and then the shutter button is like a select, and then the menu button cycles through different options and stuff. It gets confusing, and I inadvertently changed settings in ways I didn't want to because the controls weren't super intuitive. The narrow field of view with the EIS on is kind of discouraging. I do like the wider field of view that the Contour has. So I get why, but I still don't like it. And the onboard mic on the camera doesn't deactivate when you plug in the external mic. I don't know why you would want 2 mics running. Those are sort of the minor things that I don't like. Any of those would be overcomeable. That's a word, right? If it weren't for this last thing that I don't like, and it's the misrepresented resolution. As you saw at the beginning of the video, the 1080 is clearly not 1080. 2.7 isn't even 1080. I had to get to 4K before I had smooth, clear, crisp video. The other resolutions gave very pixelated. Well, not very. The 1080 gave very pixelated. 2.7 gave some pixelation, and then it wasn't until I got to 4K before it had a nice crisp picture. So what I ended up having to do is record in 4K, and because my computer just isn't capable of crunching that much data whenever it's video editing, I had to first of all import just that one video clip, reprocess it down to 1080, re-import it, and then edit that. So that's a big pain in the butt. And I don't want to have to do that every time I make a video. So that's really a big negative in my book. So had it been 1080, been actually 1080 and nice and clear and crisp, I mean, my contours run in 1080 and you could see that they're crisp. So they're not downsizing or upsizing or whatever it is that this camera's doing. I don't know what the deal is with it, but it definitely isn't as advertised, at least in my opinion. And like I said before, I'm not a camera expert, but that's what it certainly looks like to me. It's got some good qualities, got some negative qualities. I probably won't use it regularly, but I may use it every now and then. Anyway, that is sort of my review of the ApexCam. I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess I will catch you next time I put up another video. Thanks for watching. See you later.